Burton's step-on bindings have certainly divided opinion over the years, but make no mistake about it, they are here to stay, and as they continue to expand their line, their popularity also continues to grow. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Step-on X bindings, which was one of our favorite snowboard products of the year, and I'm going to debunk a couple of the myths for all the skeptics out there too. Okay, let's start by taking a look at just how exactly these things work. So the first thing that everyone notices is the complete absence of the ankle and toe straps. Instead, they've been replaced by Burton's step-on interface. In the high back, you've got this spring-like cleat that connects to the backstay of your step-on boots and two notches towards the front end of the bindings where the hooks at the front of your boots will connect. It might take a couple laps or a day or two to get the hang of them, but getting locked in and ready to ride these things is super straightforward. Start by connecting into the high back cleat and you'll hear it click, and then push down through the toes for the hooks on your boots to connect at the front. To release, simply pull on this lever, step out, and that's you. It's hard to argue with the simplicity and convenience of this system, and once you're riding, there's really no noticeable difference with the absence of those straps. Whether you're riding park, bigger lines out in the backcountry, or simply charging around the resort, they are designed to work in all conditions and every corner of the mountain. Now, the Step-on X was a newcomer for last season and it offers the stiffest flex rating in the line. Both the base plate and the high back are made with a 50/50 carbon nylon composite, and this gives you a really snappy and reactive feel underfoot. Think about pairing these with something like the Hometown Hero snowboard, where you're looking to get the most drive and performance out of the board. I'd say they're best suited for stronger, intermediate and advanced riders purely because of how responsive they are. You can see here, in terms of their flex, they're pretty solid. Burton rate them at around a 6 to 9 out of 10. And of course, just like you'd expect to find on other bindings, they come with a full EVA footbed to help soak up some of those bigger landings and impacts and absorb underfoot vibrations. You can also pull that toe ramp forward to give you the perfect footprint size for whatever boots you're wearing. The high back also comes equipped with forward lean, but it's actually tucked away just in here, so you're going to need to have a screwdriver handy if you do want to change the angle of this. Understandably, bindings that break away from conventions will attract a healthy dose of skepticism, so I'll take a moment to go through some of the more commonly asked questions, as well as how our test team got on with them. The most common question relates to ice buildup and whether or not the bindings become difficult to step into or release unexpectedly if anything builds up around that interface. Well, we tested these out in a bunch of conditions and had no issues with this. There's actually two different levels that you can click in at the back here, so whether there is some snow building up or not, you'll always be able to find that if you've got one click in, you're absolutely secure and locked in place, but if you can go right down for that second click. Because the cleat is positioned higher up on the high back as opposed to the base of the binding, it tends to stay clear of snow and ice buildup. As long as you keep the footbeds clear and you keep an ear out for a firm click when you step on, there will be absolutely no issues with getting these things locked in. They don't come out until you pull on that lever. Another frequently asked question is about the high back adjustability of the step-ons. Although you can customize the amount of forward lean, it's not actually possible to change the angle of the high back relative to the side cut of your board. But to work around this, Burton have already pre-rotated the angle of the high back, so they should line up nicely for most stance options out there. And then finally, in terms of their compatibility with other snowboards, well, you won't have any issues. Burton's Reflex disc will work with all channel and 4x4 insert patterns, so you'll just need to make sure you have a step-on compatible pair of boots to go with them. So hopefully that answers a couple of your questions. I have to admit, these were also the same questions I had at the beginning, but my experience with the step-on bindings has been super positive so far. If you're looking for something just a little more mellow and forgiving, check out our video review for the Step-on Genesis bindings, which are new for this year. But for riders who really want that razor-sharp precision and uncompromising performance, the Step-on X is going to make a pretty rad addition to your quiver this year. Thanks for watching this review of the Burton Step-On X bindings. If you have any more questions about them, then please do stick them down below in the comments. Let us know how you got on with them as well. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to our channel where we'll be bringing you more snowboard video reviews throughout the season. That's it from me. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.